Welcome back. Today is Thursday, the 29th of February 2024. This randomly doing a tour of where the rolling condos are located. The street that we just turned onto is called Remington. And so me in the neighborhood of Indian Hill. This is Remington Road. And choose to film this because of memory's sake. And perhaps it might answer questions or resolve curiosities. But ultimately, it's for memories. It took me several times before me could stop using the GPS to come here where the rolling condos are stored. Prayerfully, this is a mix that is healthy to do because typically rolling on this road is risky because it's narrow. People behind me are typically speedy or speeding, and oncoming traffic as well. So most certainly being cautious. And we're not certain if this Remington is the equivalent of Route 126. But I'm about to turn onto the Loveland Madeira Road, and I believe I just recalled that Loveland Madeira Road is the equivalent to Route 126. So they're one and the same, synonymous. That's Main Street. And I am not certain, but I kind of think that, well, before I say I'm going to learn. Okay, so this is still Loveland Madeira. I was going to say if that Main Street was this, but Main Street is just a different street. So this is Loveland Madeira Road. Synonymous or interchangeable with Route 126. This is footage that me holding the mobile phone, so it's not being carried or attached to anything. Just me attempting to drive, well, not attempting, but drive while attempting to keep the camera roll showing what's going on. And this is also going to be the reverse way of getting the rolling condos away from here. This is not the original way that me first discovered how to get here. This is a faster way. The other way has a longer distance plus hills. This does too, but just less distance. And the neighborhood, Indian Hill, just for the sake of sharing, is the most expensive neighborhood in this city, if it's considered a city out here. And there's a family, very well known, very affluent, that has generational wealth in these in this part of the neighborhood. Not literally where the camera is pointing, but basically in the neighborhood of Indian Hill. They're the owners of United Dairy Farmer, if that happens to be familiar to some person. United Dairy Farmer, or UDF. They own and I'm not gonna say they own, like if I really know their true ties, they may have partnerships, but they're involved with the FC stadium, and that's a football stadium, or an English soccer stadium. As a fellow content provider, and looking at people's content that show themselves traveling to get, one moment, got to turn on to Branch Hill Loveland. Turned off for Branch Hill excuse me, Branch Hill Greenway. But yeah, looking at people's content, like when they're in the processes of having a rolling condo or a bus or a van, or basically what that person is getting to make it their own. And I see sometimes footage that look like what you're seeing now, where it looks all tranquil and beautiful excuse me, and could be possibly as if the person that's doing the filming don't have any concerns nor complaints, all needs are met. And me used to compare myself to those people, it's as if what they've shown is the totality of their experience. And then me will be thinking, wow, you know, these folks have it, and of course me don't know one way or the other if it's true or not, but it looked like they're just doing well, seemingly without much effort. Again, that's the past time thinking. I'm on the street called Sylvia, and now I'm on Sylvia and Locust Avenue. And this is the storage facility, which to my knowledge does not have like a signage type of name. Just simply just owned by a person that I only spoke with, and his name is Matt. And in the distance, those are the rolling condos, which you only see one is being filmed, but both are here. And the yellow one belongs to a person I have not met. And that's a rolling condo as well. Not completed. There may be rolling condo. That's bus. I believe that's 301. I'm about to learn, but the door is open. The experiences of coming out here have not been a disappointment. I have been unsure about if anyone has been in these rolling condos, but there hasn't been any evidence of wrongdoing or anything missing. There has been wind. Now these are tools that may leave, which were an attempt to get the seats removed, which was not able to be done. So based on tools being where they are, doesn't appear to even be moved, along with a battery pack, as well as a gas or fuel tank. Everything appears. And also my grinder, saw, however you want to put that word, circular or grinder. Everything appears to be the same. As well as a $50, is that called a spout? A gasoline funnel, fuel funnel. That's $50 there. And we have one for each rolling condo because it's metal. And I wasn't anticipating it being that price, but I did ask the person who presented me with plastic, and I figured, well, I want the best for the arm. And so I denied plastic, figuring, well, and I don't recall. In fact, I didn't even get the price for the plastic because I just assumed it was going to be about maybe $6 or $7 for a plastic one of that size. And this is a Rolling Condo 300. I enjoy saying that because for those that don't know the journey that I've been a part of, I am absolutely grateful. And so I'm gonna film this again. This is bus 300 and 105,546 miles with the hour meter 7,648 minutes. Well, hours, I'm sorry. So 7,648 hours. This is a 2006 33-foot long rear engine International with a VT-365 motor. And this is probably not going to be very visible, but the model shows that this is a PB30500. So that's PB30500. And supposedly 72 is the capacity. And it has a serial number, which I don't know the relevance of that because it's not a commercial rolling condo, but in case if this is relevant, at least me have it. And it was manufactured April the 6th, 2005. This is a 2006 though. The serial number is 211758. So I'm gonna go to the other rolling condo and duplicate that, well, not duplicate, but share that information. This, before I go there, these side doors have a device where if it's locked, that it should not start. So it has to be unlocked. There's a lock at the bottom of this rolling condo. I don't think that it's okay. Oh. Okay, it's locked from the inside then. Oh, it's locked from the inside. So anyway, but there's a lock that I guess it's a safety feature. So therefore, if there was a passenger and it was unknown that the passenger was on the bus, that it would keep the bus from being potentially driven away. Or perhaps it's locked in. Perhaps maybe that's the way. Maybe that's what the feature's for, is keep a person from being locked in. So this is bus 301, again, a 2006 International with a VT-365 motor. This rolling condo, I got to wipe the screen. Ouch. Okay, so this has, if it allowed me to focus, 120,502 miles with an hour meter of 7,517 hours. Information that me sharing now, I've seen people share information like this, and it was relevant and is relevant to me. So it may be relevant to another. So that's on this passing it on. So this is also a model PB30500 as well as 72 passenger capacity. The serial number is a little out of focus for me, but it's serial number 211755. I'm just taking my eyes off of it so I can confirm with my, yeah. So that's 211755. As well, this is made April the 6th, 2005. As mentioned, this is a 2006. Fuel tank, fuel can. And this is the other funnel metal. So going back to the original one, the first one I made. Strangely, a little confused myself that I see both funnels. So this is bus 300. Probably no one cares about what machine. Oh, here's it. This is the other funnel. So that's $100 a fuel tank. I mean a fuel funnel. It's a tiny spider I was trying to get. Neither rolling condo has been started nor driven. Well, I guess that's the point. Has not been started, which means it has not been driven. And so, yeah, that's the lock that we was sharing. That's at the bottom. Keep that. And this is the handle that me was, well, not the red part, but this part, that orange handle is what will make that open. Well, prayerfully this video is not superfluous. It has its place. Perhaps entertaining, because like I shared, may have seen people's arms before they've done the renovations. That's a bus either. And that's also a front either. And although the information was lengthy and probably not very relatable, but it worked for me to listen to people share the information. So I'm thankful. So this is a front bus eater. And so just for the sake of sharing that both buses have exactly the same equipment. Exact same place. Have the faces for this. So this is a compact disc player with the radio. Do have the detachable plate, which is in the white rolling condo that me used to come here, as well as the me have the I guess you call it a CB radio. And so me ordered that new brand. Have the original one, but me ordered 2 new brown ones just for the sake of having everything to be the same age and verified same condition. And these are the finds that I was curious to see if all 4, meaning both rolling condos, have clean finds. That's the rolling condo, which I haven't did a full tour of this, and this isn't the day to do it either, but I'll just do a brief walk to show all the sides. The signage, these must be bamboo. These are strong and not comfortable to try to crush with the foot. And so this is the back side of it. Just the signage is all magnetic. That's not correct. The multitude of it is magnetic. However, there is sticker. This logo that's with the pista, red, white, and black. That's a sticker. These are magnetic, yellow and black. And right with that on the front, that's just a plate that can be screwed into a wall. It's propped by 2 wooden boards that was painted black to give the illusion that it's a curtain going across, so it can give more privacy, and also a message that a person to be deterred from attempting to violate my rights and coming to this rolling condo. So that's a sticker. The yellow and black one is a magnet that came with the rolling condo when it was I suppose a wheelchair transportation vehicle. Driver's side here. And this is a 2009 Econoline E350 Super Duty Flex Fuel extended high roof. That came with the high roof rolling condo. What all 3 rolling condos have is a strobe light in the rear of each. These rolling condos have dual roof hatches, so it's 4 total. This one has a max air fan on top, as well as 2 solar panels on top. And that white hump at the very top is the max air fan, if it's within your view, because we can't see because of the sun glare. So these are the 3 rolling condos to make home sweet home. Possibly useless information now, as far as the United States Department of Transportation number, but it's relevant to me, like I said, for memory's sake, because me showing what it is to what it will become. Masking tape, because I was spray painting. If it isn't already obvious, these are both diesel VT-365 rear engine motors. This is the back of the rolling condo, and that's where the motor will be stored, as well as this is the radiator here. And the reason why I'm being ultra sharing is because this is the most recent knowledge I've gotten of getting involved with buses. I prayed about them, for having a rolling condo as their own. Seen them, but did no research about them in terms of what is the benefits of them, what is the disadvantages of them, the expense of them. I thought they were all diesel. Didn't know that there was a gasoline option, but typically they're not of this size. They're typically about the size of that white rolling condo, slightly longer like a shuttle bus, or wider like a shuttle bus, or a 5-window, perhaps a 6-window bus. So, well, anyway, this is a long rant of perhaps uselessness for the viewer or the listener. These are the other finds. So this is bus 301 now. So this has some dirt. Remove the cage, and then a damp alcoholic cloth, and this will clean very easily. Everything seems to be well cared for, maintained. Without being certain, me thinking we're going to keep the doors and these are the I guess you call these CBs. Oh, that is CB. Superfluous question. But in the comments section, if someone will reply, what does CB, what does the letters represent? Is it communication broadcast? And I don't think that's it. I think it has a different definition that typically is probably from a military era that was when people were in the military. So share what a CB is. I'm sure it can be a quick Google search, but it just happened to be just a question. I just want to know if anybody is quick with it to know what that is. So I'm inside a bus 300. Never driven anything beyond the white rolling condo, which is 19 feet. And at 19 feet of rolling condo, that was challenging because I thought more than it really is. It is to be taken seriously and be cautious and careful. But me thankful that me have the confidence to go from that to this, because this is our home. Well, it is 35, well, it's about to be 35 seconds, and I'll end it at 35 seconds, but it's 34:25 now. So thank you for your listening, attention, time, and I'll share when I have more content. But provide your questions, suggestions, complaints, ideas, whatever you like. Lovely Thursday evening to everyone. Hablar contigo después y chao pa' ahora.